Is retiring in Portugal really for you? Since many of our clients are retirees from countries such as the US and Canada, today we want to share with you what to look out for when you're planning to retire in Portugal.
Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. And if you are new here, we are Rafael and Mia, founders of MOL Portugal, a property advisory company that helps you buy properties like a local.
We all know that Portugal has a favorable climate, lower cost of living, and a very good quality of life. It also has a healthcare system that is ranked as one of the best in the world. Additionally, you will need to consider other factors before actually making your decision.
And here are some key factors to consider. And the first one is related with the Portuguese residency. What are the requirements? And if you are a non-European Union citizen and plan to retire here in Portugal, you will need a residence visa, either the D7 visa or the Golden visa. Both have their own pros and cons, and it really depends on your situation. Please check out this video if you want to know more about which one is for you. It is important to mention that this process can take a while, so it's essential to start early and have all the necessary documents in order. Therefore, we suggest you to start as early as possible. Remember, many things can be done remotely before you even get here.
It's also important to note that if you plan to stay in Portugal for more than 183 days per year, you'll be considered a tax resident, so you will need to file taxes in Portugal. Don't forget to check out the non-habitual tax regime, which you will only pay a maximum of 20% flat rate of your income.
Second factor that you should consider is that Portugal is generally considered to be a relatively affordable country in which to retire, but it's important to keep in mind that costs can vary depending on the location. Some cities such as Lisbon and Porto tend to be much more expensive than others.
It's essential to research the cost of living in the specific area you are considering and to budget accordingly. This includes the cost of housing, groceries, transportation, and healthcare. You should also consider factors like utility bills, internet, and of course, restaurants when you want to go out.
The third factor is the healthcare. Portugal has a public healthcare system that is generally good and considered to be the 12th best one in the world. However, public healthcare system can take a bit longer sometimes, and therefore it might be a good idea to also consider getting a private health insurance. This is actually a must and one of the requirements when you are applying for a residence visa, and will ensure that you have access to all the services you might need and that you are not stuck with unexpected medical bills.
The next factor you need to consider is language. Portugal's official language is Portuguese, so it's helpful to have at least a basic understanding of the language. Even though English is widely spoken, especially in tourist areas, having a basic understanding of Portuguese will make your daily life easier. It will also help you to integrate better into the community. This includes interacting with locals, understanding the news and media, and participating in cultural events. It's also important to note that if you plan to stay in Portugal for an extended period of time, learning the language will be essential for your long-term interaction and enjoyment.
The next factor to consider is the weather. Portugal has a Mediterranean climate with mild winters and hot summers, so it's important to consider whether the climate will be comfortable for you. The Algarve region is known for its mild weather and it's a popular destination for retirees. But if you are not used to the heat, you might want to consider living in the northern region of the country. The weather can also vary depending on the areas, so it's important to research the climate of the specific location that you are considering. It's also important to note that a lot of houses in Portugal are not well insulated, so you might be facing very cold winters indoors.
Just recently, the International Living's annual Global Retirement Index ranked Portugal as the #1 place for retirement in the world in 2023. If retirement abroad is in your plans and you want to know more about moving into Portugal, buy or rent a property in Portugal, feel free to schedule a one-on-one call with us. We would love to offer you our advice and input.
And as always, if you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We post new videos every week. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok and Instagram, as we are quite active there as well.
Make sure to watch this video as well to learn more about retiring in Portugal. See you in the next one. Ciao.
See you.